Haha. Hello. Okay. Okay, over there. So can that. Okay. Huh. Okay. Maybe this isn't the best thing to stream, but or like I don't know how to go about it because I am not a streamer. Not quite yet. I haven't figured it out yet. But I'm gonna keep trying. I don't even have any ideas on what to do. I should have looked at this a little bit beforehand. Okay. So I'm wanting to draw a stream starting soon thing, right? With my quick sketch thing here, I've already got like stars. It's purple, it's grainy. My little person in the corner is space themed. Well, yeah. With her nebulous hair and her star eyes. Let's see. Oh, stop flipping. Okay. What do I want to do? Stars. Well, my brain isn't very creative when it's stressed. And it's stressed right now. Maybe I should come back to this and do a different stream later. But if I don't keep trying, I'll always be scared. Isn't that how it goes, right? Okay, Cats. Everyone loves cats. Mew. Okay, cats. Stars. Yep. I don't have a proper thought process yet. Partly because I'm stressed. Stressy. Let's just... Should we just call it a day? Should we just call it a day? The fact that I even got on here and started the stream is a big step. Oof. No, I'm gonna move forward. Let's see. What? Add text. Okay. Stream starting soon. I can't even see it. So first we have to go to color. Seem tight. Okay. That's something you can actually see. And it's kind of large, but that's not bad. I mean, it would really be cool if I could make it, like, do something animated, but I haven't thought that far through yet. So, what we're gonna do... Oh, no, it's so tiny. I'm gonna put it there. A little over. A little over. Let's see. Cool. Beautiful. And then I'm gonna change the color. Oh, we're gonna go dark purple. That's a good color. And the background, what does that mean? Oh, just like the space around it. Yeah, okay. Now for background color. Nope. Yes. Okay. I don't like just straight white. That's kind of rough on the eyeballs. What goes with good with purple? Pink goes good with purple, but like not too pink. Pinkish, half pink. I don't know. It just seems so blue, purple. I mean, colorful. Ha 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 ha. Just make it all purple. And you know what? I'm starting to see ideas. How to draw them is another thing, but we're gonna get there. Okay. So I'm seeing kind of like big bubble letters. At least the first something like that. And then smaller. Yeah, that's not how I draw A's. Let's go. And maybe if it had like a flow either going this way through some sort of animation, maybe sparkles, glitter. I like glitter. Either that way or reversed. And then I can have like a little sign. Like one of those LED signs, I think. It's starting soon. Or make it like a door handle, door hanger. Okay, now if I have that, center that more. Yeah. So I'm thinking of making the stream bubble letters very similar to my PNG tuber's hair. So it'll match there. I'm not so sure about the sign thing, but it just, I don't know, it reminds me of like a little store or a shop that has their like open sign. Open, close sign. I do like books. Because when I was thinking shop, I was thinking specifically like a little bookstore. Or a library. But I don't know if that makes sense here. Oh, that was supposed to be like a little bookmark sticking out. Colors don't change on me. I mean, I do think there needs to be something in these corners. Corners, maybe up here, but for sure down here. I need something solid. Something that brings you into the scene that you're looking at here. I don't know if books are the way to go, even though I do like books. Books and cats. Because this is going to be lots of stars, right? Flowy stars. Starting soon. I guess it doesn't always need to make sense. And reading books is magical, and magic is often depicted in swishy star things, glitter. And I can see it in my brain. So maybe we should just go with that. Okay. I'll make it softer, add a new layer. Let's see. Line. And we're going to put the line right there. It's a good line, but it needs to be a different color so it stands out for the sketching purpose. Nope, not there. I want it to go straight through. Okay. Let's make it bigger. Okay. Alright, just undo, big line, right through there. Cool, now I've got a line. Does this make sense? I don't know. But now I want it to be like a shelf. But then what's this hanging off of? What are you hanging off of? I don't know. Okay. The line is confusing me. So we're just gonna get rid of the line and go here and draw some books. Just the book backs. Do. Why did you do that? It's fine. It doesn't need to be perfect, not yet. Not yet. And I mean, not even when it's done. Why would it need to be perfect when it's just a simple little thing? It's going to exist for a time, but then it will disappear because it won't be necessary anymore. Let's see. Those are all too small. Let's make them bigger. They need to match. Okay. And we'll just add, and something coming off there. And, well, I want it to be more right there. You already saw that. Maybe one of these days, or even later, I don't have to think so hard on what I'm doing, and I'll be able to talk while I do it. But I suppose right now, it's okay. Is it cool for it to be nebulous? Uncertain? Wow, I'm following lines that aren't straight. That's alright. Cool. And let's see, is this hanging on like a window in front of the books? Like, do the books pass behind it? Let's stop the straight tool. Because I could have like some sideways books too. That pass behind the sign. Oh wow, that's all the way upside down. Sideways tilted books, but and have this be like the shelf here. The sign is hanging on this odd door thing. Window? A window. Could it be a window? And the stream passes behind some books. Okay, I'm gonna make this more solid so I can get a color. So it passes behind the books, comes around like that, or something like that. But how would you know that this is a window? A window, a second story window, with a heave and a hoe and a mighty throw. They threw him out the window. Maybe if we had like an out of focus thing, like, you know how those windows have those cross beams? But that wouldn't make sense because it's out of focus, which would mean that this would need to be in focus, so that doesn't make sense. What about a door? Or just, you know, like those lines that say, hey, this is glass. Or none of that, and you just pretend with your brain that it makes sense. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I guess it doesn't need to be perfect. I just need to try. That G looks sad. Cool. Oh, erase, erase, transform is what I wanted. Let's make it a little smaller. Okay, and then I need space between these two words. So let's, oh, not that far. Okay, then invert. No, invert. And go no. Okay. Yes, I like it. Except now I'm not sure what's going on up here. So we're going to erase. That's not even on the right. Okay, those two are invisible. That is that. This should be. Uh-huh. Yep. So what should go up here in these corners, because it had something and my brain was like, oh yeah, that looks great. And now it doesn't have anything. But I'm thinking maybe some danglies, like, I don't know, wind chimes. Wind chimes. I'm so cool. Ding, 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 ding. Wind chimes are very cool, and I do like them. And there's many that are very pretty, and they've got like birds and other art. And then, if you get good ones, they also sound very pretty. They go ding-a-ling, ding-ding. Sometimes when I'm delivering mail, my head hits wind chimes while I'm walking up to front porches and stuff. And I don't see it because I'm wearing a hat with a visor. And and it surprises me, but it's a happy surprise because it sounds so pretty. Oh yeah, they need like a little wind catcher thing here so it can go whoosh and hit all of the bells with a wooden dowel or something in the middle. All of the bells, all the chimes, whatever. Okay. What else? I feel there needs to be something here. Something good. La 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 la. Ba, 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 ba. Let's see. It can be oh, I'm trying to decide. Of course I'm trying to decide. Oops. Let's make it on a new layer. Because, like, oh, that is a very bright layer. Which, I mean, makes sense. Its opacity was at 100%. If I make this like a welcoming disc. Wave. With the person. Smile. I don't know what's happening with their face. Smirk. But this swoosh kind of gets in the way. And so maybe they're not looking up. They would be looking down. And you can just see like their cool headphones that have cat ears. And there we go. Back to the cat. And they're like working hard on something. Really leaning over into it. Bigger? Maybe something like that. And at this point, the stream would be more transparent. So like right through here. Oh, that's colors. Colors. Colors are cool. Like right through here. The S part of the stream would be really opaque, but then it like starts to fizzle out that way. And it started fizzled. Also, I can adjust like exactly where this stream crosses over her face. So weird. Nose, eyes. If the eyes are there, and the headphones can probably cross over there, then the ears on the headphones. There-ish, kind of. The back of the head. Hair. Hair. Something like that. And then she would be blurry and out of focus. Yeah. And I think the wind chimes would also be blurry and out of focus, but like the opposite direction. Like they would be outside. and kind of like taking up this space here. You may not see as much of them as that. Okay. Blurry. Sure. Blurry. And yeah, I think that looks fun. And I'll start on it soon. But now I want to take a short break. So I suppose I'm gonna do this. Take a no, let's go here. Color, color, color. This will be another one that will be on my docket to create later. Okay, whatever. It serves its purpose, except that it's insanely colorful, and I find that hard to read. It needs to be dimmer. Dimmer. And I'm just gonna bucket that. Okay. And then on a new layer, we're gonna go light. We're gonna make it big. And we're gonna say on a break. Can't take too much of a break, and I won't finish the image on during this stream because I've got work in like 40 minutes. So, anyhow, I'll be back. All right. I am back with 20 minutes before I need to get ready for work. So let's see what I can do with that time. There's so much happening. Are they all separated on different layers? They are not. Okay. First things first. I think it's going to look really cool when it's all done. Right now, all of the different aspects, it's overwhelming. So what I'm going to do first, so I'm going to delete these two, which served their purpose. And this one is just an empty file. And this one's the stream starting soon. Okay, this one has like everything on it. So I'm going to take my lasso. I'm going to carve out that. And we're going to kind of carve this out too. I don't know how much of a whatever. Then I'm going to duplicate that, give it its own thing, go back to this, and pull it away. And now it's gone. Okay. And then, next thing. This. There's a lot going on. I don't need all of it though. So, we're going to make a big eraser. Erase all the stuff down here. Random arrows. Just the books. And I'm also going to erase the stream part. Just the S. Because that'll probably evolve as we go. Okay. But I don't need this arrow. I like to draw arrows. Arrows are cool. Okay, and then I will make it. Yes. And what next? Lasso this bit. That was supposed to lasso. Why didn't it lasso? Hang on. Why is my lasso not working? Okay. Maybe it's because too much of it was selected already? Okay, maybe. Because, yes, the stream is on a different thing. So this, therefore... Yeah, okay. Don't do that. We're gonna duplicate. Come back. Get rid of that. Okay, that's on its own thing. Can I swear there's a way to rename these layers. Aha! Ha 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 ha! I think this is my first time ever renaming my layers. Wind chimes. Okay. Look at that! Uh-huh. This one. Stream. I want the big S to be a part of it too. But it goes straight through my person. It's okay. We're gonna make this work. Uh-huh. Okay, it also has the books, which is great. Oh, I forgot I was subtracting. Okay. Okay, subtract this. Subtract this. But now I need to add this and subtract that. Okay. And then I also want to subtract this along here. So I just get that inner thing. Okay. Then I'm going to say duplicate. And this is going to come down here to the words. And I'm going to merge those so then that whole thing is together. You can't see it yet because this is still selected. And I am going to transform this away and say goodbye. Goodbye. And now that says stream, and I'm going to rename this layer. Rename stream. Okay. And then this one is going to be, oh, I need that. I'm actually going to keep those two separated. This will be the door sign. Door sign. Okay. And then starting soon. And you are nothing. And you are also nothing. Okay. Delete. Delete. Don't delete that. That was scary for a moment. Okay. Then what's left here? So these words and arrows. Not those arrows though. Words and arrows. Words. Arrow. Okay. This person is left there. Oh. Duplicate. Come back. Check. Okay. I'm going to rename this layer, but I'm going to keep both. This is going to be background. Welcome desk, something like that. or working desk. Not that it really matters, but it'll help my brain. And then this is gonna be mid-ground. Bookshelf. Okay. And I'll just make the whole bookshelf itself, and then it'll have layers. That'll be cool. And then I can adjust individual things when I want to. Okay, let's see. I've got stream, got wind chimes, I've got the background working desk, I've got the mid-ground bookshelf, the door sign, and what's written on the door sign, starting soon. Okay. Those are the different elements. I didn't want to do that. Why did I do that? How did I do that? X. Good enough. So, I guess we'll turn off all the things except for the bookshelf, and we'll start there. In the few minutes that I have left. Eek! It's okay. Okay. Shape tool. Ooh, what happens when I do that? It no longer does the taper on the end. I've been trying to figure out how to not do that. Yay! Okay. That was good. Next. Okay. Bookshelf. There's the shelf itself. Yes. And I'm gonna draw a third line for the back end of the shelf. And then let's do another layer. This is 8. Do I like 8? I kind of like 7. Do I like 7? What difference? What is there that much of a difference that it matters? No. I'm gonna say no. And this is on a new layer, right? And I'm gonna make it a slightly different color because this is the level that the books are gonna be on. Like, because they're not gonna be right up to the edge of the shelf, right? But they are still gonna look very blocky and not real, so there's that. Okay, so that's a guideline. Rename book guideline. Okay. And I guess another book guideline is going to be right. I can't tell if these lines are even straight. No, they are not. Do I care? A little bit. So, why not? I'm just gonna clear. We'll start with the book guidelines. Oh, that is thick. Can I not do the lines in the guideline, in the ruler? I guess not. So that's really small. Cool. And then make that black, and it'll go back a bit, forward a bit, and down a bit. Okay. And we'll go 90 degrees. And make it, what color? This color looks great. Because, I mean, all the books will be different colors. It'll be great. From here. There. Oh, what line am I even drawing from? That is the question. Boop. On this angle, it'll go from there to there. Okay, what angle is this actually? Surely it would tell me. 36? 36. 124? Sure. I think that sounds reasonable. Okay, back to 36. Oh no! Okay. Well, that is it for this stream. I got to go. Too bad. Oh, let's erase that or stop that. I am so glad that I got started though. That felt good. I I didn't let myself stop myself from trying to be creative. And I had a goal, and I worked towards that goal. And now we've made it this far. Doesn't look like much, but there are lines. And it's gonna be good in the end. So, anyhow, thanks so much for watching, and will I work on this on another stream? Maybe. But I will for sure finish it, and then you guys will be able to see it when I use it. For realsies, when I do the next stream, or if I'm using that to finish it, then yeah, you get it. Okay. Well, Penny Cat signing off. Bye.